Fashion isn't just about clothing, it's about culture, identity, and power. And while women dominate the fashion market as consumers and workers, do they really lead this $2.5 trillion global industry? Today, I'm uncovering the stories of women who are designing the world and reshaping fashion with purpose. Over 70% of fashion school graduates are women. Women make up 80% of garment workers worldwide. And women drive over $1.6 trillion in global fashion spending every year. But despite all this dominance, less than 15% of major fashion houses are led by women. Leadership in luxury brands, media, and runway design is still mostly controlled by men. Yet, so many women are breaking barriers and setting new standards in the fashion world. Let's talk icons. Coco Chanel. She redefined modern women's fashion in the 20th century, breaking away from corsets and constraints. Donatella Versace, after 1997, she took over Versace and turned it into a global empire. Rihanna with Fenty, she created a revolutionary brand focused on inclusivity and skin tone diversity in beauty and lingerie. Tory Burch, she blends fashion with social good, funding women entrepreneurs through the Tory Burch Foundation. And Stella McCartney, a true pioneer in sustainable and cruelty-free fashion, long before it was cool. These women didn't just build brands, they built movements. And they're proof that when women lead, they don't just change fashion, they change the world. But fashion isn't all runways and spotlights. Behind the glamour, women in the industry, especially those from marginalized communities, are facing real struggles. There's underrepresentation in leadership, pay gaps in creative and executive roles, and let's not forget about sexual harassment or unsafe working conditions, especially in fast fashion supply chains. Cultural bias is still everywhere, with women's ideas often dismissed or even appropriated. And honestly, the backbone of this industry, the millions of women garment workers, often work long hours, earn low wages, and rarely have a voice. But here's the good news. The new generation of women in fashion are changing the entire game. They're championing sustainability. They're advocating for size, racial, and gender diversity. They're launching ethical brands and using fashion as a tool for activism. Whether it's adaptive fashion for people with disabilities, hijab-friendly athleisure, or bold statements about body positivity, women are making fashion more inclusive, ethical, and empowering. Fashion will always reflect society, and society is changing. The future of fashion depends on who gets to create it. So let's invest in women-led labels, support ethical fashion, and tell the stories behind the scenes. Because when women design freely, fashion becomes more than style, it becomes a statement. This is She Rises Daily. If this inspired you, like, comment, and subscribe. Next episode, Women in Business, CEOs who refuse to shrink.